Is financing a watch a good idea? Hi and welcome. ExceptionalTiming.com is here to help you choose the perfect watch for you. In today's world, watches are more than just a timepiece. They symbolize fashion, luxury, professionalism, and punctuality. Buying an expensive watch is a big decision and should be handled with great care, especially if financing is being considered. For those who value a brand name watch and have financial means to purchase a watch, financing at 0% interest can be a good idea. Those desiring the status an expensive watch brings can find value in financing a watch. However, those without ample finances should probably not finance a watch. Because a watch can say a lot about you, it's important to know when to get one and if you should finance it. Listen on to see if it's a good idea for you to buy a status watch. Keep in mind that this is not financial advice and is for educational purposes only. The status of an expensive watch. Purchasing a watch is often a symbol of an accomplishment or of obtained success. Many businessmen look forward to the day they can finally afford a Rolex. A Rolex for them signifies much more than knowing the time. This brand name watch can signify one's status to those around him or her and can hold significant meaning for the wearer. Expensive watches can symbolize wealth and luxury. The Wall Street Journal says that traditionally it was crucial to choose your watch carefully. There's an old adage that says that you should never wear a more expensive watch than your boss. But in today's world, choosing the perfect watch is less important, although it still signifies wealth and luxury. While smartwatches have increased in popularity, expensive mechanical watches have become all about status. The watch you wear tells observers what class you are in. Expensive watches are often worn for attention or to boast a high income. This can give you credit amongst wealthy businessmen or women, or come across as frivolous. Because watches say so much about our finances, wearing an expensive watch in certain situations can be a faux pas. For example, in an interview, a potential employee doesn't want to flaunt their wealth before the interviewer. Wearing something a little more modest could be a smart move. Benefits of financing. Buying things on credit is often looked at in a negative light, but it does have benefits. The greatest benefit to financing a watch is the potential to secure a price before it rises. Sometimes watch prices fluctuate, and buying one sooner could mean a less expensive watch. If you do not have the financial means to purchase a watch, financing becomes an option. When financing for the price, you need to make sure interest won't negate the discount. For example, most watch dealers will offer 0% interest financing on shorter term loans for those who qualify. If you get a 0% interest plan, you may be saving by purchasing your watch sooner. If, however, your plan comes with interest, you may end up spending more on your watch than you would have if you had waited to buy. Of course, this isn't the only benefit of financing. The obvious benefit is that you get the product sooner. In addition to that, your expense is divided over a larger period of time, making it seem more manageable to pay off. When is it a bad idea to finance a watch? While there can be benefits to financing, there are also some things to watch out for. As mentioned above, financing with interest can increase the cost of your watch significantly. In addition to a higher cost, financing puts you in debt. Now, if there are sudden changes in your finances, not paying off the debt can damage your credit score and will leave you with financial stress. A watch is a luxury item, so it's smart to avoid making any financial commitments that may be hard to keep. Because a watch signifies a wealth status, giving the impression that you have plenty to spend on accessories can be a bad idea for those struggling to afford them. If you are incorrectly assumed to be in the high wealth class, it may also be assumed that you can afford other luxuries, which you then may be pressured to participate in. When should I buy an expensive watch? In an age where telling the time is easy enough to do, owning a watch means much more than knowing the time. A watch can say a lot about you if you take care in choosing a good watch. Ultimately, buying a watch should be up to the one desiring the watch. If you have an appreciation for nice watches and you want to get one, you should make it a goal to get one. It may not be smart to finance a watch right away, but if you can comfortably afford a watch and you know you could pay it off even if something changed with your finances, you should go ahead and get a watch, whether financing it or not. Remember, this is not financial advice, and to always seek advice from a financial advisor. If you're looking at a fancy watches for the status, but you are in a spot where you could only afford one by financing, it's probably better to wait. Watches don't have the same status value that they used to. As noted above, smartwatches, which are less expensive, have become quite popular, so you have no need to compete with the other watches in the office. When we purchase something, we are trading time and effort for that thing. If you value a watch enough to put the required time and effort into affording one, you should buy the watch you've been eyeing. Financing a Rolex. For some, owning a Rolex isn't about status. For some, a Rolex is a physical representation of accomplishment and success. If this is you, make a goal to buy a Rolex. If you want a Rolex, you should find an authorized dealer near you. They'll be able to help you choose the watch that best meets your needs and wants. Most dealers offer financing and even 0% interest. If you make a down payment of 20 to 50% and have a loan time from 6 to 12 months, you should be able to get 0% interest. Work with your authorized dealer to complete the sale and enjoy your new Rolex. And remember, always seek independent financial advice before making any large financial decisions. Please like and subscribe on YouTube to ensure you find our other videos and explore further articles at exceptionaltiming.com.